famous YouTube star, soon to be, Will. But you focus on taking off.
Cool, folks, clear to the west, thanks very much. Speak to you next time, bye-bye.
So it's great to be out with my old buddy Will, who also learned to fly at White Waltham. And Will and I have been on a few trips together, and we complement each other in our flying styles. Will is a fantastic lander, and I've passed my IMC, which Will's also working on. So it's a good complementary skills. We're off to Old Warden first, a new airfield for both of us. And then from Old Warden, we're going to head over to Endstone and check that out. A random, very small airfield that I've told is quite dull, with not a lot going on. But I've got a good mate who lives very close by to Endstone, so it's a good chance for me to go and check it out, see what the airfield's like, and then I can arrange another trip to go and meet him for lunch. So we're heading out on another high-pressure, hazy day, hopefully going to transit through the Luton low-level corridor. Again, a first for us, and off to Old Warden.
There's some pretty amazing houses around here, aren't there? So around here and then round in that sort of Somerset, Dorset and Somerset neck of the woods, there's some incredible places. Certainly are. Golf Bravo Romeo Delta Mike PA28 out of White Waltham to Old Warden. We request the low-level route transit from M1 Junction 8 to Burton. We're currently 2,000 feet on the QNH and request basic service.
Golf Delta Mike, Roger, will be a basic service. No squawk observed at the moment. Remain outside controlled airspace. I will call you back.
Remain outside controlled airspace, basic service, Golf Delta Mike.
Elite 21 Mike, number 1. Cleared eyes approaching, contact Luton Tower, Airfields, only 132.555.
I don't think we won't be able to do it if we can't squawk.
Elite 21 Mike, sure.
So I'm going to cycle this off and on. 4676. That's not working.
Now, if we'd read the notes about the plane before we got into the plane and flew, we'd have seen that the transponder wasn't working. It was recorded as not working, and we would have saved ourselves the hassle of trying to transit Luton. Anyway, it's good to have some experience on the hop.
And Golf Delta Mike, just confirm you are squawking 4676 for me.
Golf Delta Mike's just recycled and squawking 4676 with ident. Are you seeing anything?
Nothing yet. I will keep you advised.
Roger, Golf Delta Mike. Okay, we might have to go round either way. We might have to go through the gap there because I think if we can't, I don't think we're going to get special VFR if we're not squawking. Brilliant.
And Golf Delta Mike, still no squawk observed. Again, remain outside controlled airspace. Will be a basic service.
Remain outside controlled airspace, and we're going to go around to the east and not transit. So cancel transit, Golf Delta Mike.
Golf Delta Mike, Roger, understood.
Always have a plan B, hey Will. Here we go. Always have a plan B. Right. Because you're going to bloody need it. Yeah, okay. So I'll rearrange that, but basically, yeah, we're just going to go through pretty much just above Bravo Papa Kilo.
Right.
It's not working.
Bravo,
No.
Bravo, you are cleared the
I think last time I flew in this,
Clear to the
there was a problem with it.
November,
And it's intermittent. So, excellent. So we've just been, the plan was to transit Luton, Will?
Unfortunately,
What happened with our transit?
our squawk was not receiving.
Our squawk was not squawking. So we couldn't transit Luton's low-level corridor. So we had to go plan B, which was fly around outside of Luton. But it just goes to show, and if we'd had a map in the plane, if we were relying on a map or a single pilot, and you got your map and you're having to then work out your route, check to make sure we can transit around Luton, it's not controlled airspace, then that would have been a real pain. So I think this is where, for me, Sky Demon is just like an absolute lifesaver. I mean, it's so quick and easy to just, you don't even need to drag and change your route. You can just change your route, see your altitude, no dramas at all. So once again, Sky Demon to the rescue, and I think Sky Demon should be taught as part of your PPL.
Absolutely, yeah, no, it'd make life a lot easier.
Yeah, and yeah, well, I get we've got to fly on paper charts and learn how to do all of that.
Yep.
I think Sky Demon should be equally as important in your pilot training, but I'm sure someone will shoot me down for saying that. Okay, so do you know how to make you've done this before, the make an approach.
Make approach, yeah.
So make an approach.
02.
Runway 02. And
Right hand.
Oh, downwind. We're not going to do a downwind. Cancel that approach. Runway 0. Oh, fucking hell. My thumbs are too fat. 02. Right, and it's right hand. And we're going to do an overhead join, or are you just going to go in a downwind?
Good overhead join.
Do overhead join?
Yeah.
Okay, standard overhead join. Okay, so then that shows you your pattern.
Pattern in.
You want to dead side to the far side. It's a right-hand circuit on 02. So on 02, we've got roughly 520 metres of runway. So it's displaced past the road. There's a private road that runs across it looks about halfway down the runway, but it's not actually halfway down the usable runway. So, right, and you mustn't overfly the hangars to the northwest of the airfield, but I don't think we're going to. Yeah, so that's why you come over. So what we want to do is probably go around this side over around.
02 right hand.
Airfield to the right of us.
Got Papa Sierra, report final.
Right hand circle.
Report final,
Yeah.
Got Papa Sierra.
So you want to go keep the runway on your right, keep the airfield on your right,
yeah.
and then you can just descend. You can do a descent and dead side if you wanted to.
Yeah, but see it.
It's there, dead ahead of us and below.
Oh, there.
Yeah, so you better radio them because we're very close.
Okay, Jesus, that was quick.
Yeah, yeah, you're like you're a couple of miles out.
Got Papa Sierra, keep it rolling and vacate left in about 150 metres. Roger, Golf Papa Sierra.
Okay, it should be dead ahead of us.
Right, let's go down to.
So it's just off to the right a little bit. In fact.
I can't see it. Where is it? There it is. There.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, yeah, got it. There it is. There she is.
Ah, right. Okay, so come around to the right to avoid these houses. Yeah, that's it. More amazing houses.
Oh, it's amazing. Look at that.
Yeah.
Right, there's 02. That's great, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
Right, 02. Okay, I've got it there.
Got it?
Got it. The right hand one, isn't it? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's the only one.
Coming to the left of it.
Yeah, you've got a little bit of crosswind. She's coming down the nose now.
Fine.
Delta Mike, eyes on final, 02 to land.
Golf Delta Mike, runway 02, land your discretion, surface wind 020 degrees, 08 knots.
Landing Delta Mike. Okay, gonna give you a famous Will.
Here we go. Speed's
Touchdown.
okay. Speed's okay. Everything's
Don't
alright.
know. Yeah, all good. Keep going. Remember, it's displaced threshold.
Yeah, no.
So keep going along that displaced threshold. Past that road. Yeah, keep going. It might be past the road. Yeah. So keep your height up. Keep going. You don't come down yet. It's not closed, but it says on the thing. So don't land right past those numbers, past that line. Keep going all the way along. Yeah. Got it.
Past that.
Yeah. Keep going.
Land after the number.
No, all the way past the road.
Yeah, okay, so land after that.
And then after the road.
That's alright.
It's very confusing. I don't know whether this is open again now or not, but let's follow what the rule says. Keep going past that road a little bit more. That's it. Nicely done, Will. Miles of runway left.
I know, that bars, isn't it? That was quite actually interesting, though. Christ, I'm landing like halfway down the runway.
Yeah, those good skills. Right, I imagine we probably just come off to park up by the control tower, I'm guessing.
Another taxi.
Golf Delta Mike, left at the runway intersection, please.
So this was my first visit to Old Warden, and everyone was super friendly. It's a great airfield, fantastic CAF, huge great space, and well, what can I tell you? Lovely, warm, friendly, welcoming, and of course, don't forget the amazing exhibition of First World War, Second World War planes, lots of other aircraft and motor memorabilia, and some very, very cool aircraft flying out of the airfield. So really, really worth the trip over, well worth a flight, superb location, and yeah, Will and I really, really enjoyed our first trip to Old Warden. Thank you very much, guys. A great day out.
I'm going to share an amusing anecdote. So we're just leaving, where are we? Old Warden. Leaving Old Warden and taxiing down to 02. In the charts on the Sky Demon, it says that there's a displaced threshold about, a third of the way along the runway?
Yeah.
So I made Will land at least a third of the way along, almost halfway along the runway. and we just radioed to get our departure information and just confirm it's still displaced and it's not. So Will executes an awesome short field landing. Well done, Will.
Oh, thank you.
And now we are going to do a long field takeoff. The cloud's clearing. Look, there's a hole of blue. Airspeed is alive. 40, 45, 50, 60. She wants to come off, gently up, ground effect.
We're up, look at that.
There we go. Off she goes. Okay, good rate of climb.
That's where I landed.
It is. Mate, rock and roll. So Will's just explaining what a brilliant landing he nailed. Climbs quite well, this plane, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It's nice.
1,000 feet a minute at the moment. 85 knots, that's all right. So this is Endstone, there's no one on the radio there, so we're just going to make blind calls to traffic. So I got it dead ahead of me.
Got it.
So I'm just going to come in south of the airfield and just do a loop around, overhead, send dead side, so give us a chance to have a look at it. So poor preparation there, we hadn't got my head into the whole QFE, QNH. I mean, I have to say, I do like flying on QNH, but right, last stage flat. Okay, speed's good. Okay, one up. And our fuel pump, which is rich, copy is on. Okay, pitch for speed. Another line to Jackie's list as well. Okay. Okay.
Perfect, Chris. Lovely.
Thank you very much.
Lovely.
Right, flaps away.
Here we are at Endstone, and it feels like a zombie apocalypse has taken everybody. Not a lot going on here, but quite a cool little airfield, and a nice quick trip on the way back to Oldham. So it turns out that Endstone is not a ghost town, but it's a super friendly airfield. We met the instructors in the clubhouse, very, very nice, offered us tea and coffee, and then insisted on taking us around to the microlights, gyrocopters, and 2 scaled Spitfires, 180%, 190%. They have Spitfire simulators, they build the Spitfire simulators here. It's a really cool place, really enjoyed it, and apparently Saturday morning is the time to go.
Okay, so that's Soho Farmhouse is off to our left, or is it? Yeah.
So I've got to go round that.
No, you can go over it. It's fine. It's
okay.
just fly out, keep going out. So it's just a left hand climb back into the circuit. So I'd probably just keep going. No idea. It's so close to the airfield. We could just fly in next time and
just
have a dirty weekend.
Yeah, go mental.
Just for the viewers on YouTube, a dirty weekend for me and Will is actually getting down and doing some gardening, not anything else.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all right.
By Endstone, the hidden gem. We turned up saying it was a zombie apocalypse airfield.
I think
and
it's
we
all
were
right.
met by 3 of the most friendly people in aviation who went out of their way to show us around the amazing collection of planes in the hangar, offered us free tea and coffee. I mean, you couldn't ask for more.
They're all over us.
It was amazing. What a lovely bunch. Well, there you go. Endstone rocks. So have you thought any more about planes? You'd be too busy.
I have. To be honest, I haven't recently, no. It's,
Need some more shares of the club, really. That would be,
well...
maybe there's a business to be had there.
Yeah. I don't know. The question is what plane to go for, isn't
The
it?
age-old question. What plane should I buy?
It's...
I think if I could afford it, I'd buy a Cirrus.
Yeah, I agree.
Even actually, a second-hand Cirrus aren't too bad. Can't say I've ever flown an older one, but they're one of the original ones. Reasonable price. Got the airframe parachutes. A bit quicker than this, more comfortable, more modern.
Yeah.
Modern avionics inside.
And you can take 4 people properly, can't you?
Yes, yeah, you can fly 4. I mean, it depends on the engine size because
Yeah.
they obviously come in different engines. But yeah,
It's got the maintenance of it all.
yes.
Varies per plane.
Well, I reckon it's about £30,000 a year to run your average plane.
Yeah.
To run and fly, fly sort of 100 hours and run the plane, something like that. It's probably about 15 grand to run a plane.
Yeah.
And just to keep the plane, engine fund and keeping it on the ground, all the insurance and everything.
It's nice and easy. It's quite quiet. Where is it from?
I don't like the hazy weather. I didn't even know we'd landed. I thought we were still flying. Lovely work. You do the right thing, obviously.
Yeah.
You fly with the nose down all the way to the ground. I flare too soon. That's the problem. I flare too soon and then I just keep gliding, floating above, and then it drops.
That's on.
Awesome. Well, back to my Walden. Thank you very much. Well, a very enjoyable day out.
Fantastic.
Old Warden, Endstone, Waltham, Bosch.